This good-looking, unattached guy right here is Paul Williams.
Great to see you, Chief.
Is it ever? Welcome back, bud.
Hi. I got here as soon as I could.
Thank you for coming, Paul.
It's great to see you.
Where is she? Where have you got my wife? Where you got Lauren?
3 hours, Williams! You better believe it, she's dead.
Paul, you don't know Shawn like I do. He's a very complex person.
I don't believe that you don't love me anymore. I get the feeling you're afraid of something. Or someone. What? Andy Richards has been shot?
Shawn is the man I want to be with. He's my future.
The bullets they removed came from a .38 Special, which is a very popular handgun. They don't have a weapon. They have no eyewitnesses. So the only thing they do know is that whoever shot Andy wasn't fooling around because by the caliber, they meant to kill him.
I don't love you, and our marriage is over.
Who's this guy?
Hey, you want to tell him, Turk, or should I?
Stand back, Williams. Put the gun down. He's the only guy who knows where Lauren is. Put the gun down!
I guess you heard that Lauren has left town by now.
She stopped by here to see me before she left.
How's she doing? She all fired up about her trip?
No. Not fired up about the trip. Not fired up about much of anything.
Oren. Shawn.
It's about Shawn.
What about my son?
Mr. Garrett, we have to find him. There's a very good possibility he may be in danger.
Honestly, we don't know where Shawn is. We haven't heard from him since before Christmas.
Well, does he have any friends in San Francisco?
San Francisco? Oh, good Lord.
I'll find Lauren. Listen, Andy, if she is in some love nest with Shawn, fine. Then we'll just turn around and that'll be the end of it.
Yeah, but that's not what you think you're gonna find, is it?
I don't know what I'm gonna find. But I heard enough from two very frightened people to know what we have to do next.
Yeah, they were pretty reluctant to tell us anything, weren't they?
Well, that was strike one. Strike two is a kid who was very devoted to his mother. Before she died in a very mysterious fire.
Paul, it does not add up to a whole lot.
Strike three, Andy. A concert tour that was canceled. Plane reservations that were changed at the very last minute. And what about one-way tickets to San Francisco? Why, of all places, would he take Lauren there?
You know, it is Shawn's first trip back to San Francisco since his mom died. Ms. Garrett made a specific point to tell us that.
That's exactly why we're going to San Francisco.
Hey, listen, buddy. We're gonna get there, all right?
Andy, why do I get the feeling we should have been there a long time ago?
I'm cold. It didn't have to be like this.
It still doesn't have to be like this. You loved Lauren. You loved Lauren once, right?
She treated me just like my mother. And now, guys, it's bad.
Tell me where she is.
She's gonna leave me. Forever.
Please.
Forever.
Please tell me where she is. gone. I, Paul, take thee, Lauren, to be my wedded wife.
To have and to hold, for better or worse.
To have and to hold, for better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us part.
He's gotta die just like my mother had to die.
With this ring, I do thee wed.
I do, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the laws of God in this state, pronounce you husband and wife.
So what's the time now?
You mean how much time is left?
Yeah.
Well, if we're to believe the last thing Shawn told us about Lauren, we've got less than an hour.
How much less?
Got 40 minutes.
Oh, God, Andy, I better be right about this. Because if I'm not, it's going to be too late.
Well, you have still not told me what this hunch of yours about Lauren is. Where are we going, and why do you think we're going to find her there?
I can't get Shawn's last words out of my mind. He said that Lauren is going to die just like his mother. He kept saying that over and over again, just like his mother.
That is still not much to go on.
Well, what else do we have?
Nothing. Nothing, except the fact that Shawn told us Lauren has 3 hours to live. Nothing.
Right, which means he's hidden her somewhere. Someplace where she's not going to survive any longer than 3 hours, right?
If you can believe Shawn.
We don't have any choice. We got to believe Shawn.
I know. I keep thinking that maybe she's...
Look, until we know either way, I'm not going to give up hope. We got to check this out.
With everything that happened in San Francisco, it really doesn't change anything. It doesn't change the fact that Lauren left me for Shawn. It doesn't change the fact that she ran off with him.
So, how is Lauren anyway? Will she be getting out of the hospital soon?
Well, she's coming along. She's still unconscious, but everyone's very optimistic. She's been through a hell of an ordeal. I mean, you can't believe what it was like seeing her lying in that grave.
Well, seems to me that you care for her a lot. Maybe a little bit more than you're willing to admit.
Well, yeah, I care for her. She was my wife.
While we're here alone and all is said and done, now I can let you know, because of all you've shown, I've grown enough to tell you you'll always be inside of me. How many roads have gone by? So many words left broken. I needed to be by your side, if only to hold you forever in my heart, forever near your feet. Even when I'm gone, you'll be here with me.
Shawn forced me to move in with him by telling me he'd kill you if I didn't. He had someone watching you 24 hours a day. You asked me if I knew who Turk was. Well, yes, I do. He is the man that Shawn hired to kill you. You asked why Shawn turned on me. Well, it happened the day before we left for the trip, when I went to go see Tamara. She was on to Shawn from the very beginning, and he was terrified of her. That's why he ran over her with a stolen car, and she ended up in a coma.
And she really knew that you were in danger.
I never thought she was going to come out of it. I'm so thankful that she did and that you believed her. But what I didn't know is that when I was saying goodbye to her, Shawn was outside listening to every word I said about how much I hated him. And that's when he canceled the tour and took me to San Francisco and made his plans to kill me. It's the truth, Paul. I swear to you it is. I never stopped loving you for 1 minute that I was with Shawn.
Hey, I got something here that might interest you guys. What do you got, Jazz? Final report on Shawn Garrett's autopsy. We'll look at that later.
Wait a minute, you say you got Garrett's autopsy report?
Yeah, thought you might want to see it.
You're right. I do. There's something I want to check out.
What is it, Paul? What are you looking for?
The caliber of bullet that was used to kill Shawn.
It's 38 special.
That's right, a 38 special.
What are you looking for now?
Your file.
My file?
Weren't you shot by a 38 special?
Yeah, I was.
All right, here it is. Oh, my God. The rifling on these bullets are identical. Look. Look at these lines.
So what does that prove?
Andy was shot by the same gun that killed Shawn.
They were both shot by Turk's 38 special.
Of course.
That's
This
right.
makes all the sense in the world. This guy Turk, Shawn's henchman.
Was supposed to kill me. Her story was true. Lauren was telling me the truth. She never wanted to leave me. She loved me. I gotta call her. No, I can't call her. I gotta go over there. I gotta see my wife.